Alright, so today we see a very strong bearish reaction causing the indices and several stocks to approach their support points. However, the real question is whether this reaction is capable of actually reversing the bull trend and triggering a sharper retracement, a sharper pullback. This is what we're gonna talk about in this video. But first, welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. I'm a retail trader sharing my ideas here on my YouTube channel. It is very nice to see you guys over here. And if you ask me, Nathan, could SPY reverse the midterm bull trend over here? Because it is a midterm bull trend. Yes, on the daily chart, we see SPY making higher highs, higher lows, trading consistently above the 21 EMA, the 21 exponential moving average, which is still pointing upwards, by the way. So yes, we are in a crystal clear bull trend. This reaction is not enough to reverse the bull trend. As far as I know, this reaction could be just a harmless pullback. We could correct all the way down to the 21 EMA and still that would be just perfect. Any pullback might be just another opportunity to buy at a better risk-reward ratio because we are near support levels. But Nathan, what could possibly be the turning point, the most important inflection point for stocks over here? If SPY loses $490 over here, the previous support level, because if SPY loses the support level, we're gonna trigger, and bear this in mind, this is very important. If we lose the 490, we're gonna trigger a bearish pivot point on the daily chart. We're gonna also lose the 21 EMA. In addition to that, we could trigger a top signal on the weekly chart, suggesting a sharper correction maybe to the 479 or maybe to the 21 EMA on the weekly chart, possibly, all right? So the 490 is the most important inflection point for stocks right now, for the broad market right now. Right now, we see a real bloodbath over here. Most stocks are down today, but it is not enough to actually trigger a bear trend over here, a bearish reversal chart structure, unlike QQQ, which is right now on the verge of triggering a bearish pivot point, as you guys can see over here, a crystal clear lower high, lower low. That would be the first time since we started the bullish rally over here in October 2023. And by triggering this this bearish chart structure over here, okay, we may see a top signal on the weekly chart, suggesting a sharper correction, possibly to the 21 EMA on the weekly chart, and that would be terrible for most of our stocks. This is the scenario we would not like to see happening right now, because Tesla, in my humble opinion, Tesla would suffer the most, because, guys, Tesla has everything to turn bullish again, midterm speaking, all right? I'm not saying that this reaction is frustrating the bullish thesis over here, but it is quite frustrating to see Tesla failing in trading above the 21 EMA again, and failing in closing above the $194 again, which was the neckline of this inverse head and shoulders, as we can see on the weekly chart. I already told you guys we see inverse head and shoulders over here on Tesla, the same pattern we saw here on January 2023. We see advanced breakouts on OBV, on RSI, just like we saw in January 2023. The circumstances are quite similar, and just like in January 2023, we saw the RSI trading around 16%. Since 2023, I believe we never saw the RSI that low, unless if we look far back to 2016, all right? This is one of the very rare times that we see such interesting chart structure. It is a very rare circumstance for the RSI, for the OBV. We see advanced breakouts over here. So yes, there are many technical reasons to believe that Tesla is going to reverse the midterm bullish sentiment and seek higher levels. As far as I know, this pullback is not enough to completely ruin the bullish bias over here, but it is something very problematic, because by making this reaction and by losing the 194, Tesla is showing weakness right now, okay? And this is especially true for the weekly chart. But if you look at other stocks are just fine. Nvidia, the best investment ever over here as far as I'm aware, well, it is making a harmless pullback to the 21 EMA. It is going to report earnings tomorrow, so the volatility will increase a lot, will increase very sharply. But depending on how it reacts, on earnings, maybe we're gonna see another buying opportunity. As a swing trader, I do not like to hold positions during earnings, all right? Because earnings are quite volatile and they are quite unpredictable as well. It is possible to trade after earnings, all right? If we see, because guys, Nvidia is in a crystal clear bull trend, and if we see a sharper correction, maybe to one of the retracements over here, if Nvidia crashes to the 61.8% Fibonacci's retracement over here at $577 again, okay, maybe it is gonna be just another buy signal, all right? That would be a fantastic buy signal in my humble opinion. So it all depends on how it is going to react after earnings. But as a long-term investor, I'm also a long-term investor, all right, guys? I'm not just a trader. I'm also a long-term investor. I hold Nvidia shares since I bought it in 2020. Okay, I bought Nvidia back in 2020. This is why I always tell you guys it is the best investment ever, because to me, from my perspective, yes, it's the best investment ever. No other stock is performing as well as Nvidia on my portfolio. What's more, if you take a look at Meta over here, Meta is still stabilizing around its short-term congestion. I'm so sorry, mid-term congestion over here. Trading between 485, 453 over here, between the most important resistance level and the most important support level, clearly inside a rectangle chart pattern. We see Amazon correcting to the 21 EMA. It is still very bullish. Google lost the 21 EMA. It is losing its ascending channel over here. However, this reaction might be quite frustrating for the bears if we see a bullish reaction materializing over here. Microsoft is also very bullish. It is trying to stabilize around the 21 EMA. We have yet to lose our main support level, so the situation is still under control despite the sharper correction. Apple is trying to retest its previous support level over here. It is nothing that incredible, nothing that scary. So we see that the broad market is still in a very controlled situation over here. We see that SPY has yet to turn bearish, while tech stocks are on the verge of triggering a bearish pivot point, but there is no bearish reaction confirmed yet. Nathan, if we see QQQ triggering a bearish pivot point, if we see SPY triggering a bearish pivot point as well, then okay, probably Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Tesla, they are all gonna frustrate their bullish chart structures over here, and we could see these stocks retesting even lower levels. In the worst case scenario, I see Tesla losing the 180s over here, which to me is the most important support level, and this is where I set my stop loss. I recommended setting a stop loss around this area over here on our Telegram channel, which, by the way, if you are not there, just join us. The QR code is right here on the left corner of your screen. So far, we have been beating the market by a mile. Last week, we reached another all-time high. Our portfolio is up roughly 98%. That's correct, 98% since 2021. The S&P is up roughly 32%, I believe. So we have been beating the market by a mile for years. We are the living proof that if you trade with discipline and following a crystal clear approach, you can beat the market. We have been beating the buy and hold strategy for years right now, so do not waste any more time and join the top 5% right now. Do not be among the 95% of traders that can't beat the market. Join the top 5% right now. The link is in the fixed comment below. Fixed comment below. I gotta repeat. Fixed comment below, because funny story, last week I was advertising my services here as usual, and one of you guys, oh Nathan, how do I join the 5% project? Dude, do you link in the description, all right, link in the description. Okay, so right now, could Tesla frustrate this bullish chart structure? Yes, but only if we lose the 180s support level. Honestly, I'm quite skeptical about this reaction because I see more technical reasons. Again, I see more technical reasons. We see this inverse head and shoulders, divergence between price and OBV, divergence between price and the RSI, advanced breakout on the OBV, advanced breakout on the RSI. We see the same chart structure on January 2023. So yes, I do believe that we have more chances of going up than down. Of course, it is not a promise. I could be easily wrong in this scenario. This is not a problem, because being wrong is not a problem to us, all right? What really matters is long-term consistency. But yes, if we lose the support level, okay, this could frustrate our bullish thesis over here. Right now, it is just too soon to tell because we see the Nasdaq, we see the S&P not triggering their bearish pivot points yet. In fact, QQQ has been reacting nicely right now by the end of the day, so these are very good signals. Maybe Tesla, maybe Nvidia will avoid a sharper correction, a sharper pullback in this scenario, because remember guys, earnings only enhance the previous movement over here. If we see Nvidia going up today or tomorrow, well, probably earnings are going to just make Nvidia fly, because Nvidia will release earnings after the market closes. So yes, we have one more day to recover and to go up and to try to react. All right, so we see many good signals. And oh yes, before I forget, you guys have been asking me a lot about Palantir. Guys, Palantir follows the same logic. Possible pullback to the 21 MA, any bullish reaction around this area might be just another buying opportunity. And I do believe Palantir is right now on my radar, is back on my radar. I definitely have been not analyzing Palantir in the past few months, but yes, right now this one is back on my radar. If we see any bullish reaction, maybe it is gonna give us another buying opportunity. So right now, what's the most important things for us to keep in mind? Tesla gotta react and gotta close above the 194 again, okay? Tesla stock gotta react. We gotta see the indices reacting as well, especially QQQ. QQQ must not lose the 425 support level in order to avoid triggering a sharper bearish correction on the daily chart. All right, so these are the most important key points, and of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day in this channel. Therefore, if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing right now, because again, I'm here every single day talking about Tesla, SPY, QQQ, Nvidia, Palantir, apparently. So come on, subscribe to our channel, join the Finance Hydra channel community. I highly appreciate your audience, my dear friends. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Bye-bye.